They brought people into their lab and they split them up into two different groups. The first group came into the lab, they were greeted by the researcher, and they were told, today you are playing the community game. And they went to explain the rules of the game and they played the game. The second group came into the same lab, the same researcher, and they were told, today you are playing the Wall Street game. But the trick was, the games were exactly the same. Everything was the same, except for that single word cue. So being told you were playing the community game versus being told you were playing the Wall Street game.
So Wall Street versus community.
That's it. Everything else was exactly the same.
Okay.
Can you guess what happened?
People that were in the Wall Street game immediately turned it on I'm going to win. And people who were told we're going to play the community game, they turned it on to be connected.
Okay.
Am I right?
You're exactly right, but the outcome is a little bit sadder than that.
Okay.
But the outcome is sad. You're right. The Wall Street people wanted to win, which means they shared an average of 1/3 of their profits. In the community game, people shared an average of 2/3 of their profits.
Wow.
In other words, people who were primed, where they heard the word Wall Street, thought about sharing or being less communal. So they didn't want to share as much. They were primed by the idea of Wall Street.
Wow.
Whereas people who were told they were playing the community game actually acted more collaboratively. This is an incredible study because it shows that we can change someone's behavior with one single word. So when you think about your calendar invites, what kind of calendar invites are you sending? I don't know about you, but I usually get call, meeting, one-on-one, conference, video call, Zoom. Those are sterile. They're not priming anyone for anything. You are actually telling someone, keep your brain on autopilot. This meeting will be exactly the same as all the others. What I want you to do is think about how can you play the community game? What do you want someone to feel, think, and behave like when they see that invite pop up in their inbox?
What do you recommend?
Okay, collaborative session, 2024 wins, goal meeting, mastery meeting, team session, team collaboration, creative hour, right? they're not long, but we're using words that are actually setting people up to feel and behave in those ways.